Hello, my name is Irilta Rama, and today I'm going to make a presentation about sustainability goals for Burberry company. First of all, I want to emphasize that Burberry is a company that in this field, in ESG background, has made significant progressive goals and process over the periods, and that's the reason why I have choose Burberry, and I'm very excited to share some insights what how they about their global presence for ESG, as well as their segments about this process. First of all, I want to share a quick overview about Burberry. Burberry is a British luxury fashion company that is designed for ready-to-wear clothes. Their products contains leather goods, accessories, footwear, cosmetics. They have overall 9,000 and more employers, and they have a general of 413 stores. Now let's navigate more and let's talk about the environmental analysis. They have achieved and reached some goals in different parts. First of all, the brand use some lower impact materials, including organic cotton, produce long-lasting products, and reuse some of the textile of cost to minimize waste. As well, they have made progressive goals in reducing the environmental impact of raw materials, and reducing carbon footprints, and using some and made progress in supply chain. I would say for environmental part that they need to concentrate more about raw materials, and gives more 100% of cotton and leathers on their products. As well, on the research that I have done for this report, based on fashion transparency index, they have got only just 10% for the last 2 years, 2022 and 2023. They have got just only 10% of scores about the progressive part for supply chain and raw material that they use for their products, for producing their products. And I think that this is very low comparing to other competitors, and they need to make um, more progressive steps about including more raw materials like bamboo, wool, silk, linen, hemp, and modal. As well, another issue that I have noticed from them is that they have a lack of progression in producing eco-friendly products. Like, for example, the last collection that they dropped about eco-friendly products was in 2019 during a runway show. This kind of collection was called Ecoline, and was made by Ecoline products, regenerated nolin made from fishing nets, fabric scraps, and industrial waste. I think this is a case of greenwashing for Burberry, like the way they are promoting sustainability on the runway shows, just only for runway shows. It's a wrong steps they are getting towards their goals about sustainability, and they need to do more eco-friendly products. Um, in 2018, they were criticized from everyone, from fashion industry, from people who comes from media, etc., etc., for using for burning clothes with value of $38 million. And I think that another issue that they have, as other companies that use the concept of fast fashion and drop their wastes and burns on landfills, is that they don't use this waste for good. They just burn, and they just made this catastrophic part of polluting environment, etc., etc. But on another hand, they can do recycling. That is the best version, like Patagonia do, and many other companies, like the Burberry actually claims that they do actually. But they, I think that another good strategy for reusing these old materials is upcycling their waste. What does it mean, upcycling? Upcycling is the process of recycling and transforming an old product, and waste material into a new and a valuable material. They can be a textile, for example, textile waste. Upcycling directly addresses the issue of textile waste by repurposing the the main materials. This not only diverse textiles from landfill, but also help the environmental impact of discarded clothing, a major concern that is today in the fashion industry. Let's talk about social analysis. Okay, I want to pinpoint some parts about this social analysis. First of all, um, for Burberry, none of supply chain of that they have shown on their report doesn't have a certificate for protecting their sea workers and their crucial labor standards that help to ensure workers' health and safety in their in work environment. Um, for that reason, again, based on Fashion Transparency Index, they got just only 31 to 14% of scores about their transparency, how transparent they are with their employment, and the way that they treat them about safety and living wage, incomes, etc. So there is no evidence to support diversity and inclusion in supply chain. Um, yeah, an example that I have found is during COVID-19, they didn't made a protective plan for them. They didn't pay them when they were off of their work, and this is issue actually because they claim something else on their report, and the way they are not that transparent is another issue. Um, Another suggestion for progressive on social background is to use more loyalty program for their designers. We know that they do many charities and they invest on scholarship for students. For example, they do in UK. One of the universities they gives a scholarship is King College London for designers, for students that study design. But or in Afghanistan, that they give gifts of cashmere to people there. But I think that they can do more loyalty programs about their designers, about their staffs, about the people they are working to make them feel more touchable and more inspired from them. And they need to do more marketing about sustainability, not just greenwash case. And to sum up, with a governance segment, I think that the best part of what they are doing on sustainability is governance policies. Fashion Transparency Index for governance has given to them 81% to 19% of scores. This is the highest, and they're doing very well about governance. I don't know if they are facing any issues, any big issues actually that cover the other part, but I want just to list some achievements. Burberry has been focusing on the provision to prepare and present accurate company reports and audit documents. The effects of these organizations' business and financial reporting means that it operates in accordance with the stipulated guidelines and regulations. And